We're diving into Gemini's new scheduled tasks feature. You'll learn exactly what it does, how it automates basic prompts, and the crucial integrations it's still missing. So let's jump right into the interface. Gemini now has tasks built in, which is, you know what? I'm glad they're finally adding some more stuff to the application. I think there's a long way for Gemini to go, but at least we're getting there. Here we are. It's in settings and help, and then scheduled actions. A little bit odd, it's not showing up in the sidebar for me, but yeah, I had to go down to settings and then scheduled actions just to find it. And from here, I can choose, it's got a bunch of suggestions there. I can put in information on what I'd like to have. Now, effectively, this is just like a gem. It's like a pre-done prompt. You can't attach documents to it, which is a bit annoying, but it's a pre-done prompt and it's just going to run that prompt on a schedule. The thing that's great about this is it runs in the cloud. So you'll get a push notification on your phone and it will run in the background, whether your computer is on or off, whether you're in the office or out and about. That I like. Aside from that, it's reasonably basic. So I might say Google Workspace news, and I could choose to send that to myself at 9 a.m. and then it's just going to sit here as a repeating action. It's very basic. I can't invoke a gem, which is a repeatable set instructions. I don't know, apart from like obviously doing a basic web search there, I don't think it can search any other data. Like it can't search data from my own, but I don't know, will it search from my mailbox? I mean, that'd be a good one to test, right? So, you know, maybe I can go 10:45 p.m. Let's see if I can do that. Hopefully it'll respect my time zone. Check email. Okay, cool. So that should fire in 3 minutes. Let's run that and see what happens when that fires. Now, here's one that I did prepare earlier. So let me open up my real Gemini account. So they just show up on the left-hand panel here. They have a little dot to show me that there's an update to the conversation. So this is the one that I prepared earlier. And as I said, it's pretty basic. It's just as if you went into Gemini and typed in that command and it gave you an answer back. So, you know, it's working as expected. It puts all of these in one long chat for you. So they're all kind of organized nicely in one place. I don't know what you might use it for. I don't find this feature that exciting personally, but maybe you've got something interesting that you would use it for. And then what was this one? Okay, so this one I said, hey, can you find everything you can find in Google Chat for the last 8 hours? Give me in a concise summary. This one didn't work. I don't know if the chat feature just hasn't been rolled out to my account yet because that's fairly new, but that one didn't work. What would be more useful is obviously in the future, if you have Asana connected to your Gemini or your ClickUp or Monday or whatever you happen to use, if you have delivery software for contacting your customers and delivering projects or delivering a service, or if you have a Shopify website, well, that would make sense to have Gemini go and talk to those apps and bring you back a report. Having spent the last 6 months working with Claude, ChatGPT, and other chat applications alongside Gemini, because we've got to compare them, we've got to work out what works and what doesn't work, and we have to use the right tool for the job. We really genuinely believe in that, even though we're Google fans. It is surprisingly how far behind Google has gotten with Gemini. ChatGPT and Claude particularly are very, very strong with integrating and talking to different apps. Some of those will use something called an MCP server. You may have heard of that, but that's pretty straightforward. It's just basically a connector to your app. So I can choose to connect to my Google Drive. I can choose to connect to Gmail, Asana, and search for these right here within the search box. And it will go and search those tools and bring me back tools from that search box. Well, Google has that for a couple of tools, but it's primarily the Google ecosystem. They do have Asana, and they've got a small selection of other apps, but it is very, very limited right now. So if I go to settings and then connected apps, you'll see here there's the Google ones. There's a handful of third-party ones, but importantly, you can't add any custom apps here, which is just a little bit crazy because Claude has supported this open protocol for adding third-party applications. You can add any custom application that you want, and ChatGPT supports that protocol as well. So Google's actually pretty far behind there, and that's why I'm not that excited by scheduled tasks. That's why we're also using Claude. And I think a lot of people also have a ChatGPT subscription as well, just because it got so popular, everyone bought one, and lots of people didn't migrate to Gemini when Gemini got as smart as those tools. Gemini is absolutely as smart as ChatGPT. It might not be as good as writing code, but it's as smart as ChatGPT and Claude. Where it falls down, though, is the integrations and the connectors right now. So it's a bit of a bummer. A lot of us are probably paying for 2 subscriptions. That's the reality of where we're at.
If you liked this video, we've got plenty more on the channel covering this topic and much, much more.